Not in Australia? Desperate to catch up on the newest episodes of Have You Been Paying Attention? We're releasing brand new episodes for our overseas friends of the show on the official Have You Been Paying Attention YouTube channel. Subscribe today. Hit the button. Go on, do it now. Subscribe.
Tonight, join Anne Edmonds, Guy Montgomery, Emma Holland, Sashi Perera and Kavalee as we look back on the week and ask, have you been paying attention? And now, here's your host, Tom Gleisner.
Good evening, Australia. Great to have your company as we once again played quiz show catch-up on the week that was. And to help us out, we've assembled 5 of our favourites to hopefully recall some of the major moments. She's a self-described comedian, writer and recovering lawyer. Welcome back, Sashi Perera. Host of Guy Montgomery is Guy Mont, spelling bee. It can only be Guy Montgomery. Soon to be seen hosting the new series of Talking About Your Gen right here on 10. It's the amazing Anne Edmonds. May I present the newly crowned winner of Taskmaster Australia. Give it up for Emma Holland. And finally, a gentleman who last week travelled 16,108 kilometres to see his soccer team lose 5-0. Kavalee is back. I'm sorry. Now, welcome back, Anne. First time this year.
Yes.
And exciting news. You are the new host of Talking About Your Gen.
Yeah, I am.
When will we see it on air, Anne?
Later this year, you'll see it, and they'll let anyone host these days, won't they?
What did the audition involve?
Just me, top off, having a good time.
So like this show?
Yeah. That's how I got on
This
this show.
new idea article caught our eye. Inside Anne Edmonds' love story with Lloyd Lang. For those who might not have read the article, what's the scoop there?
Oh, we sit on the couch next to each other and don't talk. But it's, that's. I mean, we have been, it's not really a scoop, is it? We've been together for about 6 years or so now. Still reliant on me for a visa, and shouldn't forget it.
Gwen looks very happy to be there.
She wants out, and so do I.
Hey, Sashi, welcome back to the show and the country. You've been in Sri Lanka?
Yeah, it was very exciting. I was writing a book about cancelling a wedding 10 years ago and being totally fine after.
Oh, so it's like a memoir?
Yeah. True story.
Wow.
Comes out 12th August.
OK.
You left out a key detail. Because we spoke about this last time you were here.
I left out all of them.
So how close to the wedding did you cancel it?
2 months beforehand, after everyone had booked flights into the country.
How many people?
It's about 250.
Yeah. And they all got their money back for the flights.
They did not. Insurance does not cover.
And now you're profiting from their misery with a book.
Well, you got
What a legend.
You know 250 people?
No, I don't. That's the problem with brown weddings.
Now, you're in Sri Lanka, which is a place known for many things, including wild animals with rabies. Would that be a fair statement?
Yeah. Only a small chance that they have it, about 16%, but it's 100% fatal if left untreated.
Wow, because I noticed a shot here. Is this your husband and you out walking with, is it a cat or a dog?
That's a dog, but it was a cat that bit him, and we had to go to emergency to get the rabies vaccine.
That's serious?
It's really serious, and I do not want to go back on Bumble, so...
OK.
So 16% of the animals have rabies, which is lower than maths.
Is that right? You're way up. Thank you. Well, lovely to have you back, Sashi. Hey, great to see you again, Guy. And we're seeing a new side of you recently with this particular...
That's right. Well, you want to know about that, Ed?
Yes, please.
Feels good to dress up sometimes. Now, this was to honour the premiere of Season 3 of And Just Like That. And my esteemed colleague and podcast co-host Tim Batt and I thought that we'd add a touch of sex and sexuality to our cultural analysis. And that's what we look like. It actually felt so good, I got to tell you. But I have been trying out a natural deodorant, and it is not working.
OK.
Which one are you most like, Guy? Are you a Samantha? Or are you a...
Great question.
The other one? What are you?
I'm going to call myself a Miranda.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Because I am also a lesbian.
And an alcoholic.
Hey, welcome back, Emma, on a big win recently.
Thank you. Yes, huge win. I won the meat tray at Oxley RSL.
I was, of course, referring to Taskmaster Australia, and I see you marked the occasion. Is that like a self-bust, right?
No. It's meant to be Hilary Swank. The task was to bring in the swankiest item, and so I made a golden statue of Hilary Swank.
Gotcha.
But it's after she'd been knocked out in $1 Million. Now,
Emma, am I right? Your comedy special's coming out today?
It's out right now. You can literally go watch it. Watch it now instead of this.
Okay, no. Where can the kids watch it?
Wow. It's on YouTube, and it's great. It's mostly guys' material.
Oh,
so it's gonna be good.
It's Here Comes Mr. Forehead.
And Emma, could you just, where is it? YouTube?
YouTube.
OK, do you have a VHS for Tom?
We'll organise one later. Good luck with the special. All right, then we should get in some questions. How about hands-on buzzers?
Uh-oh.
Yes, Guy.
So I just realised, Tom, no one's asking how you're doing.
Sure. Very kind. Tell you what, I'll tell you in the next break because we've got some questions. All right. Oh, the PM was in South Australia this week.
What's your teacher's name? Mrs. How do you spell that?
Wow, what's going on there? Anne.
She voted for Dutton. She's a big...
He's found her. No. Sashi.
It's hard without email over there.
Yeah, true. They're just delivering letters by hand. It's a lovely guy.
No, he's writing an absentee note, but it's not going to work because she's on camera.
He wrote an absentee note because she was skipping school to meet him. Take a look.
There you go, Elkie. That'll get you.
And that's a redhead outside without a hat. Need another form for that. Well, Bob Catter is a little concerned.
There is going to be no turtles and there is going to be no cassowaries because...
Because why? Why is there going to be no turtles and no cassowaries? Sashi.
Cuts to the lunch menus in Parliament.
It's close to his heart. Emma.
Is he building an ark?
It's not that I'm aware of. Anyone know what the member for Kennedy's talking about, Guy?
Is he describing what will happen if same-sex marriage goes through?
That's what he's thinking.
This is a genuine outrage. They're clamping down on feral pig shooting, which means, because... You know what I mean? Like, then the feral pigs are going to eat the cassowaries and the turtles.
That's his worries.
Yeah, well, no, it's we're all concerned.
Well, I mean, couldn't we just use traps?
Don't talk to me about traps. That is ridiculous.
Sorry. Points are yours, Ed. Well, this was huge.
HYBPA, can you believe what you have just done?
Oh, what did friend of the show HYBPA just do? Ed.
He got a feral pig in a trap.
He did not. He did something amazing.
Did he win the floor on Channel 7?
It was not that amazing.
9. I love it, though. As a new host of another show, she's had to dig at 2 separate ones.
Got them both.
That is good work.
Emma, what did Aziz do?
I think he scored the match-winning goal.
For the Socceroos, let's take a look.
It's Bayes! Unbelievable! They've done it!
Emma, points are yours. Or to an explosive post from Elon Musk. Time to drop the really big bomb at real Donald Trump is what? Sashi?
The real Slim Shady. No one can believe it.
Didn't know that. So, no, it's a little more controversial. Emma.
Is nominated for the Ice Bucket Challenge.
He'd be perfect for it. I think Elon is since withdrawn this, deleted this tweet. Ed.
Is on the Epstein list. I know you were monitoring X very closely, Tom, over that.
All right, pay that, Ed. To Paris now, and what's going on here? Ed.
That's a Viagra overdose.
You've seen it before, Ed. Anne.
That's a sex doll I'm interested in.
You're a bit young, Anne.
Thank you.
Sashi.
Nice.
Oh, the French call that a ménage à trois.
They do indeed. But can anyone give me the broader context, Emma?
It's a wax sculpture of Macron.
Yeah. Do you know who's stolen it?
Who's stolen it?
Yeah, who's grabbed it there?
Oh, those guys.
No,
Who are representing Anne.
Greenpeace, I
Thank
think.
you, they're activists. I'll give the points to Anne. Arnold Schwarzenegger spoke about climate activists in Austria this week.
You know what I said to them? Exactly what I said in my movie Kindergarten Cop to the kids.
What does he say? Guy.
I'm a cop, you idiot.
I'd love to give you points for the accent, but
It's not a tumour.
no, but thank you, Emma.
I'll be back.
Yes, okay. We've got Sasha.
Now you have to do one.
I can't. I know the actual answer. I think
well,
he said
you
stop
don't have to do the
whining.
accent.
The accent.
Stop whining.
It's good Sasha. Let's take a look.
Stop whining. Stop whining.
Indeed. Points are yours. Yes, guys.
Just while we're doing accents, Emma, you were saying you were excited to do the Chinese accent.
Do it again. It was amazing.
It was funny.
Do you need your props?
Might come back for that a little bit later, thanks, Guy. We've got to take a break. Back with more. Have you been paid?
The hunt for an elusive
wild elephant.
Been given the green light.
Poor behaviour has consequences.
We'll build a fighting toilet.
What happens next?
The bromance between Donald Trump and Elon Musk is ugly.
Out of control.
Exploded into a social media meltdown.
They're loud.
Disgusting. And Trump just threatened to cancel. Busting a move.
Blake Lively.
And Yemen.
On 10 and 10 play just before we return to questions. Quite quickly, the second series of Spelling Bee has just started on the ABC.
Yeah.
What can we look forward to this time round?
Well, I hope you're a fan of words, Tom.
Yeah.
We're going to pull them apart, and then I'm going to ask comedians to put them back together.
It's a fabulous... And you got Mr. Chen's back on...
Aaron's back.
Fantastic.
He's here for the whole time. He is one of the least helpful assistants I've ever had.
You couldn't do it without him. All right, then, hands back on buzzers. Well, big announcement from Australia Post.
Posties around the nation are set to be armed with a new weapon to defend themselves against dog attacks.
Wow, what's the new weapon? Guy.
A smaller, weaker postie.
Two of them, strength in numbers. Sashi.
It's one of those big cartoon dog bones you can just throw.
Oh, perfect. Just distract them and then you can deliver them out. No, they thought this one through. Emma.
I think it's just going,
Doesn't work with every dog. Ed.
Citronella spray.
How does this work?
That's not going to work.
Oh.
If a pit bulls go in your legs, citronella, they don't care.
It's not going to work.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Ed, points to yours. TikTok banned what hashtag this week? Guy.
This is one I've been trying to get going for a while. It's hashtag Girthy Gleisner.
Yes. That's a good trend. It's you're not a million miles, not the me bit, but the first word might.
No, I think it's hashtag skinny. Is
Skinny talk, Anne.
Skinny talk.
It's encouraging extreme weight loss craziness. Or wild scenes at Shanghai Disneyland. Please. What prompted the fight? Sashi.
Mickey is the father.
That would do it. That would be shocking to all know. Emma.
I think it was to do with cutting lines, which just goes to show you can never divide cocaine up equally. You've just got to...
Someone jumped the queue. Emma, points to yours. OK, it's time to look at all things A-list. And tonight's Showbiz segment is proudly brought to you by the Mitsubishi Pajero Sport. Take it to the next level. Great to have Perera with us. Thank you, Mitsubishi. Yes, Ed.
You know, on the 29-hour flight back from Germany, that was in my nightmares.
Is that right? Thank you. Yes, Emma?
I just want to tell you I actually really liked it.
Oh, thank you. This is so much more heartfelt. Thank you.
What the hell was that?
All right, let's move on with it. These celebrities are due to hit our screens this week. What show are they part of? Emma?
The uninspired employed.
Yes, they are involved. It's Guy.
No, I'll bet you anything it's Dancing with the Stars.
It is indeed.
What a lineup.
What would it take to get you to go on Dancing with the Stars, Guy?
My career would have to start going worse.
OK. Well, Ed's done it?
Yeah.
And...
No.
Guy, points are yours. Hey, here's some familiar faces.
Congratulations.
Happy 50th birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy 50th birthday.
Who are those Aussie stars wishing happy birthday to? Anne.
Is it you, Guy?
Great tribute.
Bit of fun. It's just a bit of fun.
You look 50.
Who is the recipient, Ed?
They're wishing SBS a happy 50th, but SBS works in TV, so they're claiming to be 29.
50 years of soccer, sex and Nazi megastructures. What a journey. What a journey. To some excited fans in Sydney.
I love you! Because you're
Oh, bless. Who are they about to see? Emma.
Tony Shalhoub.
Whoa.
Star of Monk.
Whoa.
Kids love Monk.
Tony Shalhoub still got it, Tom.
Has Sam left notes for you, Emma?
No notes, but there is a pair of shoes with a mirror on the outside.
Don't touch them. Let's move on. No, not Tony, who you said.
No. The steady hand of Conrad.
It's not. We're getting closer. It's a singer, of course, Anne.
I think it's Katy Perry, the scientist.
Astronaut and singer. Thank you, Anne. Or massive weekend for George Clooney. He live streamed what on Saturday? Anne.
A Nescafe commercial.
He does them really well. Some of those Nespressos are excellent. Emma.
It's his play, isn't it?
Yeah, the one he's doing on Broadway. Do you know its name?
Good night and good luck.
Double point.
Not all jokes here, guys. Sometimes it's just straight facts.
It is. But accurate. Emma, points to yours. He did his live play around the world. Take a look.
Good night and good luck.
I like it when they do the title in the play for idiots like me. So it's like, that's right. You know.
You mean like when you go to see Cats? You know, it's going to be full of cats.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. They're not going to surprise me with that again.
This video has been viewed over 86 million times in 24 hours.
Oh, boy.
What's it for? Ed.
Anne's new show.
For talking about your Jen, Emma.
That's Tony Shalhoub's new show.
Is that right? But that's not Tony, I'm assuming. Sashi, help me out.
That looks like Sabrina Carpenter. Is that like her new? I can tell from the butt. Yeah.
Wow. It's a teaser for her new song, Man.
Tom, can I make a request? Mitsubishi next week, that's you.
Challenge accepted. Thank you, Ed. Channel 7 is debuting a new reality show called Stranded on... Emma?
Is it a work get-together at Holy Moly?
That would be a
Shit, that rang true for a few of you.
The contestants are stranded on Ed.
It's just they're just throwing words together over there, Guy. They're calling it a cross between Survivor and Maths. Stranded on Honeymoon Island.
Indeed, it's based on a US show called Chlamydia Cove.
Yeah.
But it's points to yours there. Airport Australia 24/7 premiered on Thursday night.
No.
Airport emergencies, what's your emergency?
What was the emergency? Emma.
7.1 kilos in the carry-on.
That will do it. They go into lockdown when that happens. What happened there, Ed?
I saw this. There's a Jetstar flight on time.
Not the answer I got here. Guy.
Is there a power cut?
I think there might be. Let's take a look.
Power's out.
Power's out, indeed. Points to yours, Guy. Oh, it was date night on Farmer Wants a Wife.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What happens next between Hayley and Farmer Jack, Anne?
Insemination?
Sashi, what happened next between Hayley and Farmer Jack?
He told her about these magic beans he swapped all of his cows for.
It wasn't that Farmer Jack. Emma.
I think she tries to kiss him.
No.
And it doesn't go well.
Can we see it? Can we see
You
it?
want to see it?
Yeah. Show it.
Enjoy. We've got to take a break. Back with our special guest, quizmaster, right after this. We're back. You're locked in. Have you been paying attention? And it's time to meet our special guest, quizmaster. She's a Winter Olympian who spends much of her time doing stuff like this.
And it is a new track record for Bree Walker.
Please welcome bobsledding champion Bree Walker. Hey, Bree. Thank you for joining us. Now, let's start with an obvious question. Why? How on earth did you get into... Well, how did you get into bobsledding?
Yeah, for me, I was a track and field athlete with the ambition to represent Australia at the Olympic Games. And when that was slowly dying, I just Googled whether we had an Australian bobsled team, and we didn't.
OK.
And so, but they were revamping it for the 2018 Olympics.
Right.
And so then I signed up to the Talent ID camp, and they shipped me off to Whistler in Canada, and the rest is history.
Because you obviously had the skills and...
So what's the website you sign up for that?
I reckon the one to go for is curling. If you took up curling, could you not represent Australia?
I think that's the hardest.
I reckon that, yeah, you're not wrong. Like, I reckon curling is really hard.
Yeah.
I've tried it, and
Really?
it was very slippery on the ice there.
Do you know what I'm...
No way!
True. Now, Bree, you compete in both solo and double.
Yes.
What do you prefer?
All right, so does Guy.
Sorry, I did. Please, we have a guest. We have a guest there. Sorry.
I didn't know if the camera caught that, but Bree winked at Guy. That was awesome.
Yeah, no, I compete in both events. I do love competing with my teammate Kiara, but I also have had a lot of success in the monobob event. So, yeah, both of them have their perks.
Here's some footage of you competing. I think it's in Lilyhammer. And so are you front or back?
I'm in the front, I'm the pilot, and the Kiara's in the back.
OK, so I guess the start's like the most crucial part of the whole race?
Yeah, because our sleds don't have engines, we are the engines.
So as fast as you can go, then you move. And obviously you can't always get to a frozen bobsled track, especially in Australia, but that doesn't stop you training. So you've just got like basically a wooden trolley, and that's how you do it during the off-season?
Yeah, so that's a push track facility, and they're all around the world, mainly in the Northern Hemisphere, because unfortunately we don't have them here in Australia. And that's why I spend most of my time overseas.
Chasing the facilities, yes, Guy.
This entire story, you're just describing the plot of Cool Runnings. This is absolutely crazy.
There's an overlap. There is an overlap. Of course, some people go to any lengths to train. This was some footage you pointed out.
That's my teammate, and she's actually from the desert, and this is how she trains when she's at home.
Keep the footage going. Bree goes in for an awkward kiss with that farmer.
We don't have that footage here, Ed. So what sort of speeds do you get up to in competition?
My fastest speed is 140 kilometres an hour.
Wow, that's like Tommy in a school zone.
Obviously, there's always danger of things going wrong. We've got some footage here. Talk us through this. So you're going well, you're coming down, and...
That's the wrong line.
You flip over. So what can you do now?
Not much.
Really? You're just hanging on?
Yeah, I'm just hanging on for dear life. You can see our heads kind of hanging out there. We just have to wait until we come to a stop and somebody catches us so we can get out.
Did you win?
No. That's not actually how you do bobsleigh.
Who's your big rival? Like, who do we want to beat? Who do we against?
Yeah, Germany is probably the top nation. Also Americans, also the Americans are really strong too. But, you know, we're up there. I'm currently ranked second in the world at the moment.
You're second!
Now, we saw tipping over, but tipping over is not the only hazard you face. We've seen this every week. No, but get this. You know that girl?
Yeah, no, I know who that is, yes, and I do know her pilot very well. She was actually one of the first coaches who taught me how to do bobsleigh.
Wow.
How did you recognise her?
She did not teach me. She did not teach me how to do that.
No, that's a...
So is it no undies as a rule?
Well, our sport is a weighted sport, so if some girls are like very close to the top weight, then they undies are out the door.
Yeah, I'm same on this show. Actually.
Yeah. Sure. Thank you, Anne. You finished...
I was wondering if Jamaica still has a bobsled team.
They do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are they any good? Are they any good?
Oh, they're all right.
You're better. It's time to crush them.
All right.
You're going to win a medal. Are you a genuine chance for a medal at the Winter Olympics?
Yes, of course, yeah. I mean, last 2 years I've won a few medals across the World Cup, so we're going to go bigger and better this year.
And in fact, one of these is an Olympic ring, is that not correct? Wow.
Yeah.
So is that for being a member of the team, everyone gets a ring?
Oh, no, I bought that for myself.
Okay. I could get that. All right, Bree has kindly agreed to ask you some questions. Let's dive into it.
All right. An American high school hurdler went viral this week.
Cruising out in front. Who can finish behind Brooklyn, though?
What happened next?
Guy.
The race continued without incident.
Sashi.
She got deported.
Well, it was after the race, Sashi. But just in the immediate moment. Guy.
No, I've seen this. You can see she's going to fall, but she does it with grace and style and wins the race.
Really? Okay.
Let's take a look.
Brooklyn! Double somersault. Still wins the race.
Beautiful. I think that's graceful enough.
Guys. Bree's going to give you the points, Guy. Thank you. All right, next question, please.
Why were these video game fans lining up at midnight on Wednesday?
Anne.
Chance to lose their virginity?
Might have been a side benefit. What are they lining up for, Ed?
The launch of the Nintendo Switch 2.
Yes, that is correct.
Nintendo Switch.
How does the 2 differ from the 1?
Well, because Andy Lee got the ad instead of me, I'm not saying.
Thank you, Ed. Bree.
Here's an interesting list.
Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds, comfy undies and a multi-million-dollar yacht.
What do Hugh, Ryan and undies have in common?
Ed.
Deborah's worst fears confirmed.
Unrelated to their marital status? Guy.
No, the lads are going to buy something.
The lads.
The lads are buying something and it's sponsored by an underpants company. They're buying a boat.
Yeah.
Bree, you reckon there's enough there?
Oh, it's not too bad. We'll give it to him.
Yes, team up.
Yes. Hugh and Ryan have teamed up to buy a yacht racing team that's sponsored by Bonds.
Okay.
That's basically what I said.
Most of the bits there. We just added some joining words, but I think the points are yours.
They're called conjunctions, Tom.
Thank you. Bree.
To some distressed fans at the NHL. Sorry. What just happened?
Anne.
Did they realise they were at the hockey?
Wrong event. They're very distressed. They're crying, what the hell, Guy?
No, I know about this. The captain of the Oilers touched the Stanley Cup, and that's meant to be it's bad luck. And so they're watching it and they're going, they're freaking out about it.
Oh, look at that.
Yes, yeah, no, that is correct. And I must say they take their hockey very seriously in Canada.
Do you ever go see the Flames, the Calgary Flames?
Yeah, that's my team. But the Oilers is probably my second team, so I hope it's not bad luck.
Yeah, do you know what? There is no bigger Edmonton Oilers fan than Anne Edmonds.
Yeah, I love the
What's her name? Like 3 players off the top of her head.
Walter, John and Frank from...
Three the best.
All right, we've got to take a break. Best of luck for your Winter Campaign 2026 Olympics. Would you please thank Bree Walker? Individually to the test. Today we celebrate the birthday of our esteemed monarch, King Charles. And to celebrate this auspicious occasion, we've come up with an all-new challenge called... Crown or Ruler. Indeed. Our rules are pretty straightforward. We'll show you each a name. All you've got to do is tell us if it belongs to a member of a royal family or a singer. Anne, let's start with you.
OK.
King Khalifa. Coming to power in 1999, this mustachioed king is the embodiment of the rich traditions of Bahrain. When he's not busy ruling, this suave overlord spends his time running a stud farm, making sure those Arabian horses stay as purebred as he is. Or sporting an eye patch and faux English accent. King Khalifa is described as hip-hop's mad scientist, credited with crafting the dopest beats in the game and introducing comedy sketches to rap albums. He's got the skills to make you laugh and make you groove.
Well, I love them both, obviously. They're both...
But only one of them is a king or a singer.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, what a great idea you've had. And, right, so Lloyd...
Yes.
Partner is obsessed with CDs. It's a problem in our house. Sure. It'll come up in the divorce. But anyway, he's got it. I feel like I've seen a King Khalifa CD. I'm going to lock in King Khalifa.
Khalifa is the rap artist?
Yeah, he's a rap artist.
It's the Bahrainian king.
I'm desperately hoping he's got a CD of this bloke speaking.
Sorry, Anne. Sashi. King Von, a 15th century Dutch royal who was as eccentric as he was demanding. He's best known for running around in wooden clogs and stomping on tulips whenever his royal subjects failed to cater to his every whim. Or a Chicago rapper who turned real-life street stories into tracks that hit harder than a text from your ex at 2 a.m. With a gritty and unfiltered flow. Sorry, Guy, you cannot get in. King Von was truly built different. He was taken too soon in 2020, but his music undoubtedly still goes crazy. Sashi, King Von.
Can Guy give me a clue, like on his show?
If Guy wishes to.
I've got no idea. I mean, I just...
Give me 3 clues.
I was trying to figure out who wrote Tom's clues.
You don't think I used the phrase like a text from your ex in my everyday speech? Sashi, what are you thinking? Is he going to be the Dutch king, or is King Von a rapper?
I'm just so distracted. He would have kept his face like that the whole time they were painting it. Isn't that
That's true.
phenomenal? But no, I'm going to go with the ugly face man.
That doesn't rule either of them out.
Left.
So you think it might be the king?
I think he might be the king, yeah.
It's the rapper, the crooner. Sorry, Sashi. All right, we've got to get some points on the board. Sorry, Ed.
Yeah, this is my strong suit.
King Zog. Originally a president, Zog declared the country of Albania a kingdom so he could appoint himself king. Albania's first and only monarch is reported to have also held the title of 1929's world's heaviest smoker, smoking up to 200 cigarettes a day, or a Florida-based rapper and self-proclaimed wigger whose 2019 anthem, Wet My Whistle, helped bring drill music into the mainstream. His viral hit Blank Check was removed from US streaming platforms for including instructions on how to commit tax fraud.
Wow.
Well, we finally reached the point in our lives where you say wigger on national television. On national television.
Ed, what do you think about King Zog?
I don't know any of the work of because he's got hog written under his lip in tattoo.
But it could be for the mirror. Like if you look in the mirror backwards, what does it say?
Edmonds, that's why you've been promoted to host.
Yes.
All right, I reckon she's done it. Let's go with Edmonds. Lock it in. It's the rapper.
It's the king.
Oh, you walked into that, Ed.
All right.
Right into
Roy tells me never listen to him.
Guy.
We got any right yet?
No. So
come on, Guy.
Watch this.
This is
All
you.
right, here we go. Guy, Duke Dumont, sharply dressed 16th century French aristocrat with even sharper cheekbones.
That's Guy. Can you not show a picture of Guy?
His disdain for facial hair ran so deep he introduced a beard tax that made men pay an annual fee just to keep their beards.
Wow.
His court was clean-shaven, not by choice, or blowing up in 2014 after dropping the banger I Got You. This UK DJ has been serving up dance floor anthems ever since, making tunes tailor-made for late nights. If Duke's on the decks, you know it's going to slap.
The guy on the right looks like he's jealous of the cheekbones of the guy on the left. I reckon...
Both wearing skivvies.
Yeah. Oh,
don't listen to him.
Trying to get in my head, you know. No, I think it's the rapper. I'm going to say that Duke Dumont. I'm going to say that's the crooner, whatever it is.
We're on the board, folks. We're on. All right. Let's bring this thing home. Emma Wang Chuk. Is it Yingmei Wang Chuk, the king of Bhutan? Dubbed the Asian Elvis, who caused controversy when he chose to marry a commoner. Prioritising gross national happiness over GDP, he got the people of Bhutan regularly saying, "Thank you very much." Or a new wave band who brought the party to the 80s with slick synths, big hooks and one simple instruction: everybody have fun tonight. Beyond that mega hit, they also dabbled in composing film scores and the art of extremely large shoulder pads.
God, it's Sophie's choice, isn't it?
It helps if you do it in the accent.
I reckon.
I'm going to go with the 2 guys.
What?
The band?
Yeah, the band. I'm going with the band.
It's the Crown. It was a misdirect because the band was, of course...
Wang Chung.
Wang Chung.
Oh, yeah.
And all too soon, that brings us to the end of...
Wonderful. Absolutely.
Crown or Crooner. Back with more Have You Been Paying Attention? Right after this. Belgian hands on buzzer. Yes, Ed.
You are still wearing the crown.
Oh, sorry. But it is King's birthday. So
yeah, it is the King's birthday.
It wouldn't be totally inappropriate.
Happy birthday, Tom.
Thank you. All right. Hands on buzzers, and starting in South Australia now.
The terrifying ordeal happened here at the McDonald's in Salisbury Plain.
Oh, what was the terrifying ordeal? Emma.
I think someone left a bomb or said they left a bomb in a bag, but there wasn't a bomb in the bag.
That is what I'm chasing. Well, this is interesting.
They're popping up everywhere. Petrol stations, convenience stores, supermarkets, shopping centres.
Wow, what is popping up everywhere? Guy.
They're calling them customers, Tom.
I think they are around, Sashi.
No, they're crypto ATMs. They're everywhere.
They're used by scammers, apparently. You're not safe using them?
I gave all my money to Nigerian princes.
Oh, good. Thank you. Good to know. To Sydney, where sulphur-crested cockatoos have developed what new skill? Anne.
Cyberbullying.
That's extraordinary. Range. A little less impressive, but still impressive. Guy.
They're using water fountains.
They have learned to turn on water fountains. Would you like to see it, Guy?
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
All right, let's take a look. Very impressive.
There was one using a crypto ATM at my
Is that
church.
right? Extraordinary. Tough start to the week for Dutch Prime Minister Dick Schoof. What did Mr. Schoof announce? Anne.
Dick Schuff's on the chuff.
There's one eye there that's not looking right. Anyone know what's happened to Dick?
No, the Netherlands Prime Minister, he's been forced to resign. So Dick's pulled out, Tom. Technically, it's correct that he's...
Stepping down... yes, I will give you a point there.
Yes, I heard it was over a controversy over Dutch ovens.
Is that right? I didn't have those facts, but thank you for adding that.
Right.
Here's an interesting development.
Victorian school principals will soon be given extended powers to crack down on...
Crack down on what? Emma.
It's bullying outside of school hours.
Yes.
Whatever happened to work-life balance, Tom?
Well, I guess even bullies have the right to disconnect. Emma. All right, it's time to get a little athletic with a bit of this. Tonight's sports segment is proudly brought to you by Harvey Norman. The Harvey Norman huge half-yearly clearance is on now with best prices guaranteed. To Paris, and what are those fans celebrating? God.
I think they met Ed Kavalee in Munich.
Yes, well, it's definitely Ed Kavalee related. Edward.
That's Paris Saint-Germain celebrating winning the Champions League final when they beat my team Inter Milan in Munich, which I was at.
It was an amazing win, and we've got some footage here.
Shut up.
See if you can spot Ed at the end.
Deflected in. There's second goal.
Oh, God.
That was their coach. What did these two Belgian soccer fans spend 27 hours doing? Emma.
Oh, I've seen this movie. They got their arms stuck under a rock.
Wasn't that movie? But it was real life, actually. Yeah, very impressive. Anne.
We made love for 27 hours.
Let's go to the footage.
Do you want to see it, Guy? Yeah, I said Guy.
Yeah, I want to see it. No, they pretended to work at the stadium and they hid in the toilets and then they got to watch the Champions League for free.
They did indeed. Oh, I believe we have a video quizmaster standing by.
What's up, Tom? How are we doing, everybody? Hello from Italy. I'm 21-year-old Lockie Kennedy, and I just became the first Australian in 22 years to do what in under 10 seconds?
What? Guy! What
Judging by the size of those forearms.
They're working on that. What has Lockie done in under 10 seconds, Anne?
Moved into a nursing home.
It does look a little like residential care, doesn't it? No, this is an athletic achievement, Guy.
No, he's run 100 metres.
Oh, let's see if you're right.
The answer is run 100 metres.
9.98 for Lachlan Kennedy.
Guy, points to yours. Big week for cricketer Virat Kohli.
I never thought this day would come.
What's he talking about? Ed.
There's a cockatoo using a water fountain.
That is extraordinary. But I'm a little closer to his bailiwick. Sashi.
I think his team won the IPL for the first time.
They did indeed, the Royal Challengers Balangaroo. Oh, I believe we have a video quizmaster standing by.
Hi Tom, hi everyone. My name is Olivia Vincent from Tasmania. My question for you is, how did doing pull-ups get me a Guinness World Record?
How did doing pull-ups get Olivia a Guinness record? Emma?
She did heaps.
I'm going to pay that unless someone can be more specific. Guy?
She did the most ever.
Again, I could probably pay that. Any more specific, Anne?
She's done more than me.
OK. So I think, Emma, you got in first. Let's see if you're right.
I did 7,079 pull-ups in 24 hours.
That is what my protein will do for you, Tom.
Points yours, Emma. We've got to take a break. Back with our winner right after this. And tonight's Rapid Recall is proudly brought to you by Yui. You haven't shopped around until you've tried Yui. Start that clock. Tell me, what are we looking at here? Sashi.
Edon's ex.
Yes, true. The bromance is over. Emma.
That's the photo I'm going to show my hairdresser next time I go.
As a guy.
No, I don't know what I'm looking at, but I'm experiencing some of their patented #Gleisner girth.
Thank you, I think. This is just new from the weekend.
It's a new portrait.
They update the president.
Yeah, the one he liked. He didn't like the last one.
This is from his Tinder profile, so
there we
he's
go.
very happy with that one. Huge news from Vietnam. Families are now allowed to have more than 2 what? And
scoops of ice cream after dinner.
It's party time in Hanoi. Emma.
It's kids, eh?
Yeah, they've had the 2 children policy for quite a few decades. Bad news for Byron Bay and Bondi. What list did those 2 beaches just make? And
most Botox.
Well, they would treat that as a badge of honour. Guy.
Most overrated.
Yeah.
Most overrated beach, really?
So what's overranked about Byron?
Overrated? I don't know. Sometimes when you do a nudie run, people don't like it.
Sweet tooths across the world celebrated what on Friday? Sashi?
Donut
Day?
Day?
Donut Day. Followed by World Ozempic Day.
There we go.
Big weekend. Bad news for French Pornhub users. What's happened? And
my videos have gone live.
Very popular, eh?
Well, Tommy, they've taken it down because of cyber security.
I'll pay that the website stopped operating in France. Scientists in Japan have developed a new type of plastic. What's special about it? Sashi.
It came straight from the ocean.
The ocean's connected to it, Guy.
No, it dissolves in the ocean.
Yeah, in seawater within a few hours, which would be extraordinary. What? Big week for South Korean Liberal leader Lee Jae-myung. What did he celebrate? Guy.
Cool new jacket.
Well, he's celebrating, but more on a career front. He's, of course, Emma.
Re-election?
Yeah, presidential
election win.
That's it, thank you, Emma. Not sure who gave the answer there, but points to yours, Emma. Amsterdam's Rijksmuseum has a controversial new exhibit. What is it? Anne.
A portrait of you, Tom?
Sashi.
That's got Dick Schuff all over it.
The first part of your answer pertains to the correct answer. Ed.
I think it's a 200-year-old condom.
Been in your wallet for a while, hasn't it?
There we go.
Ed, I'll pay that. It's a 200-year-old condom decorated with erotic art.
Yeah.
What did Mariah Carey do for the first time in 7 years? Guy.
I assume, as happens with all of us, all of her cells have been replaced.
Yes.
Totally new woman.
Not quite yet. What does happen, I guess, but no, there's in a career front. Emma.
She released music.
Yes.
No, really?
It's a new single called Type Dangerous.
Does it slap, Tom?
It's an absolute banger. Exciting week for Australia's oldest woman. What's she done? Guy.
Killed her rival.
She has no rival, Anne.
No, she's had a birthday.
Yeah,
and she got a DM from Macron.
There you go. And she's celebrated her 111th birthday and paid off her HEX debt.
Yeah.
So at the Tony Awards, and we're out of time. Let's check that final leaderboard, and our winner is Guy Montgomery. Congratulations to our winner. Thanks to everyone for being part of the show tonight. We'll leave you with a reminder of the need to pay attention to your choice of graphics when presenting the weather.
And as we head towards Easter weekend, high temperatures going to go into the upper 80s. Looks fantastic.
Good night, Australia. See you all next week. Not in Australia? Desperate to catch up on the newest episodes of Have You Been Paying Attention? We're releasing brand new episodes for our overseas friends of the show on the official Have You Been Paying Attention YouTube channel. Subscribe today. Hit the button. Go on, do it now. Subscribe.